Well, we're only days away from a big drop in temperatures that could trigger some of your allergies, even lead to a few cold symptoms if you don't bundle up. Our WWL-TV medical correspondent, Dr. Corey Hebert, is here to talk about that and the importance of getting your flu and COVID shots and making sure your health's okay before you go visit your loved ones this weekend. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. You know, I just have to say that people are not getting their boosters. They are not. We don't have monoclonal antibodies that are working. People are not wearing masks. So I'm really concerned here that with everybody coming together for Christmas, I'm just concerned, especially with this Arctic weather, that we're gonna have a little bit of a problem coming into January and late January rather. And so I want you to get your vaccinations, please get your boosters, wash your hands. That's the thing I've been seeing. I've been in the airports all over. People are walking out not washing their hands anymore.
Oh.
I mean, it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense anymore. So wash up, mask up, separate, and vaccinate through this holiday season. It's very important. You just don't want to get sick, even if you don't die. I just want you to understand this. It's not just about dying. It's just you might get long COVID, and that could be a real problem.
Yeah, and you don't want to go to those holiday gatherings and get grandma sick, that's for sure.
Exactly.
All right, let's switch gears, talk a little bit about fried rice syndrome. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yes, now this is a really important thing. We talk about this during the holidays because people are always leaving food out over a time and then coming back. And what we saw is recently we've had a little uptick in the amount of people that died from this. And basically what it is, if you, there's this bacteria called Bacillus cereus, and it's not serious like S-E-I-R-O-U-S, it's C-E-R-E-U-S. And basically what it is, it's a very severe form of food poisoning. If you have rice, if any kind, you must reheat it to about 165 degrees. And even if you do that, it doesn't 100% get rid of the possibility of getting this. But starchy foods, you can get this, and most of the time it's from people eating leftover fried rice from Chinese restaurants. But you can die from this, and you need to be very careful as you move forward. And that can be with any of these types of foods.
So there was recently a 20-year-old who died from 5-day-old pasta?
Sure.
At what point?
Rice.
Rice.
Yeah.
At some point when you feel like, or when you're like, okay, I have food poisoning. When do you know to actually go to the emergency room that you might be dying?
The issue is that you have to make sure that you are hydrated, right? So if you have diarrhea, really watery diarrhea, vomiting, just this feeling of malaise and some fever, and you start feeling like you're getting dehydrated, you should go in because you just cannot really know for sure until things kind of progress. And you don't want them to progress, folks. I'm telling you, this is a really bad thing. But it happens, so just be careful out there.
And a new treatment for gout out there.
Yes, please. People always out there in New Orleans, you got the gout. It's not the gout, it's just gout. But we have this type of, especially around the holidays, when you eat a lot of solid food when it comes to like these like livers and kidneys and all this kind of stuff, but red meat, seafood, alcohol, all these things, that's what we eat, and it can increase gout. But there's this new protein called lubricin that we found that we'll probably be able to give some medicine to go straight against this lubricin so that we can actually be able to have some relief from gout. But if you start having like that big toe, that big old giant toe with that black toenail on it, because you know a lot of people out there have black toenails. We're going to talk about that next time. Okay. But that big old giant black toenail on that toe with that like swelling on it, please, that's gout. And that's a really debilitating arthritis, the #1 cause of inflammatory arthritis. So please, we're working on some stuff, but take that gout medicine and stay away from all that food I mentioned, alcohol, red meat, seafood. I mean, that's everything. So I don't know. but please,
absolutely.
But take your medicine if you have gout.
Okay, we have less than a minute, but the death of sports journalist Grant Wahl from an aortic aneurysm.
Yes.
This was when he was covering the World Cup and made national headlines. And it's brought up an issue that caused more than 9,000 deaths in 2019, and you're going to tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, please. Aortic aneurysm is something that you got to go to your doctor to get your checkups, folks. You got to do it because basically what happens, you'll get this cough and this hoarseness, this shortness of breath, and then you get this tenderness and pain in the chest. If you get these things with severe shortness of breath, it could be an aortic aneurysm. It will pop in your chest and you will die automatically. See, I keep saying about die. I don't want to be the courier of bad news today, but I will tell you.
You're making us take care of ourselves.
Go to the doctor, please. Get your heart checked out because there's no other way that you can find out.
And Dr. Hebert, thank you very much. And Dr. Hebert does join us every week addressing common health concerns and new research. You can watch our latest segments on WWL TV, on our app, on our website, and much, much